Hello everyone, my name is Roy Cornwall. It's the 9th of November at 11:38 in the morning, just before lunchtime, 2023. And today I want to talk about baggage, stuff you carry around with you for your whole life. Like when somebody bullies you at school, when you're 50 or 60, you're still going to remember that. Um, Regrets are a big one that'll stick with you as well. I just want to tell you about one of my regrets. I was at St. Joseph's Hospital in Toronto. I went there for a test or something, and I was on my way out of the building. And I saw this European lady with a gray coat on, like it wasn't nothing fancy. This woman didn't have any money. You could see she dressed like this. She had a scarf around her head, and she's crying. So I sat down beside her. I said, "Why are you crying?" She says, "Because I don't have enough money to get home on the bus." I immediately pulled my wallet out and looked for I didn't have a dollar in my wallet. There was nothing there. Um, so I suggested to her, look, just go up here to the front desk. Tell them what's happened. That you don't have a bus ticket to get home. They'll probably give you a ticket, I said. There's some good people around, right? So I walked out of the. She's still crying as I walked away. This literally broke my heart. That I couldn't help her. It broke my heart. I left in tears. So I finally made my way home, and I'm remembering all this. So I open my wallet again. I'm having a look, and I'm taking everything out of my wallet now. Everything. And I found a subway token that I put in there, 10 years earlier, that I'd forgotten about. And I said to myself, how come I didn't remember that when that lady needed it? I would have given it to her. Um, and that really broke my heart that I couldn't help this lady. That has stuck with me for over 50 years, about 50 years. It's caused me mental anguish through those whole 50 years. Now I've been baptized and the Lord has forgiven me for all my sins, but this isn't a sin. I'm sure that the Lord has forgiven me for this, but I have a high standard for myself, and I didn't forgive myself for this for 50 years. Just like somebody being bullied in school, you can't unforget that. It's going to be in your mind for the rest of your life. So, um, I've been talking to the Holy Ghost off and on about this, and a lot of the times my Holy Ghost talks to me while I'm sleeping. I sit up like Frankenstein. I'm saying, "Why am I awake? Why am I sitting up?" And then I hear the words, "The road to hell is paved with good intentions." Right? In other words, I tried very hard to do the right thing and it didn't come out right. You can't blame yourself for those things. I'm going to have to find a way to forgive myself for some of these things. um, I had a cottage up in Midland, Ontario, and I did some outdoor work. I was covered with dirt. It was sweaty. It was in the fall. It was too cold to go down to the lake and jump in and get washed up. So I went into town to the YMCA and paid the man. I had a shower, got cleaned up, and on the way out, there was a big ruckus going on. I said, "What's going on?" And somebody said there was a little girl that we found in the pool. She drowned, right? Do you know mouth to mouth? No, I didn't know mouth to mouth, but I didn't think anybody else was there to help. So I said, "No, I don't know mouth to mouth, but I'm ready to learn. Where is this girl?" So when I went out there, somebody was already there, pulled her out of the pool and given her mouth to mouth. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Finding the paramedics come, they take her to the hospital, and I find out through the news that that girl died because of my stupidity. For a man that only wants to do good in life, it doesn't matter what you do, sometimes it's not going to work out. And I'm not going to blame myself anymore for this. I'm going to try to let it go and move on in life. I'm 70 years old. When I look back at my regrets, these are some of the things that I see. The Lord has forgiven me for any sin I've ever done or any bad thing. But I don't think it was a bad thing. I tried to do the best I could do, and I failed, and I don't like failing. So, if you're bullied at school, if you have deep regrets like that, anything like that that sticks around in your brain, you've got to let them go. I think that's the devil using these things to get at you. You know what I mean? So, as of today, I'm gonna not blame myself anymore for any of this stuff. It's too painful. And when you get old, 70 years old, you don't need pain on top of your pain. So, if you're young, this is the message for today. If you're young, try to help as many people as you can. But remember, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You're not going to win every time. But it's more important that you try hard. Help people with money. Help people move or physical actions or do things for them. I can't do any of that now. I'm up past the point of helping. But young people are not. Old people like us, we looked for you guys to pick up the banner and run with it. Because we've dropped it. We can't help anymore. So, don't let things burn your soul. If it's burning your soul, that's the devil. Tell him to get out of your brain. Tell him you're a child of God. Repeat the 23rd Psalm. Move forward with the Lord. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. You're too important. You're too important to be tied down by negativity your whole life. It will warp you and take you down paths you don't want to go. So, everyone, be strong to be kind. If you're sick in the hospital and can't help anybody, be strong to be kind. If you haven't been baptized, get yourself baptized. And try to do the best you can. And always remember, anything negative going into your brain like that is the devil. If that girl said something about me and now I don't like her, that's the devil telling you. Saying don't like her because she's saying that. Forgive her and move on. Thanks, everyone. Blessings. Remember, the Lord is right beside you. Bye-bye.